Well, hello, welcome to Drawing with Fire. I am Valarie, your neighborhood pyrography artist, and I'm joined with hubby.
Dirty Santa.
No. And today we are doing a holiday time.
Where's the music coming
It's
from?
on my phone. I made a playlist for us.
Where are the candy canes coming from?
I guess I should.
This is real life.
It is. I got this all fancy.
Hmm.
I wanted to make sure we had fun.
I'm disoriented. It's not what I'm used to.
I know. I was trying to do something different. Hi, David. Thing is, I can't read. Hi, S. Good morning. Yeah, normally I have it going
small.
here.
Good
Small?
morning. That's small.
It's
Yes.
smelly. Okay, is the music too loud? I just want it for background, just so it doesn't sound too. Because that one's actually maybe a little loud. There we go. How's that? Let me put this there so I can see the chat. Smooth. Smooth. Alrighty. So today I had some questions from Facebook, and we're going to answer those and hang out
I didn't have any
and
questions.
party. You had no questions?
No.
Did you want questions?
No, but no one asked me anything.
What,
Hmm?
what's your favorite color?
Gray.
I asked you a question.
Oh, you got me.
I got you. So I got eggnog and hot cuckoo. Cheers.
Mm.
Both of them are happy.
Yeah.
Special.
And I have Christmas chili.
Hey, Burl. Hey, Greg. Whoo, I made that strong.
You put special coffee in it?
Oh, no, this is a special eggnog.
Whoa.
I should have put more eggnog. It's been a long time.
That's... And I didn't shave today in honor of Dirty Santa.
And we got cookies for you. Ginger cookies. And I am hot. Maybe I should have turned the heater off.
Oh,
Ooh.
turn it down.
Alrighty. I cut my hair, start off the new year. Got some purple, but you can't really see the purple. I'm going to have to put more purple in. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the first question we had over in... Now, again, is the music too loud? Because if it is, I will turn it down.
I feel like I'm on a children's program with that music.
I had to go with copyright for YouTube holiday music and make our own playlist just so it's playing in the background.
But
But if you're watching this in July, everything still applies.
But I feel like that I'm supposed to be singing a song about cleaning up or something.
Why?
Because that's what it sounds like.
No, there's other songs, you know.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Katie asks, is it best to do a general outline with some major lines when copying to wood, or to try to get as many with the graphite as possible? What I always recommend is whatever your brain can handle. If your brain needs a little bit more lines, then do a little bit more lines. But definitely try to do the least amount your brain will allow you to do, because that's graphite you have to get off the board if there's around your burning. So the less is better, but whatever your brain can handle. Everybody's different, so there's no right or wrong to that.
I do no lines. Ah. Of course, my work doesn't turn out the
I
same.
guess I should make the camera up top a little smaller. Right now what I have up there are some of the supplies I recommend. I put that camera up just so if I need to show anything up close, we got it. Alright, Burl is freaking out.
Why is she freaking out?
He is freaking out over the self-portrait next month, which I guess will start next week.
Oh, yeah.
Next week is a new year, a new decade.
Now, am I participating in that?
Oh, that's right. You were gonna... Absolutely, if you want to, but do you want to burn or do...
Well, I'll do... I bet if I do ink, because that's like, that's a lot like burning.
Okay. If you want to do ink.
Yeah, and then that's the way I'm out of my element still.
Yeah, that is true. You're not normally do that. So Burl is asking, because she's stressing out, how detailed should my pattern be? What programs are good to translate a photo into a pattern? Well, I always use Photoshop, but that's what I'm the most comfortable with, and that's also the one I know the most. So I'm going to go ahead and show the Jonathan pattern I'm just not going to show the burning. And the reason is because this also ties into one of Kim's questions about resizing. What's the best way for someone who is not fluent with any programs to resize an image, especially if you're looking for an image larger than standard paper size? Kind of goes along with her question. So what I did was I made Jonathan bigger in Photoshop, and then I have to cut and paste and tape it together to make it a bigger piece. And I normally put like a dot so I can line it up better. So this is on a 11 by 14 board, so I had to make him 11 by 14, but I couldn't print an 11 by 14. So he's actually taped together, and I do that in Photoshop by using the crop. I use this little dot that I put in the, because it's all the way across, and I knew I was taping here. I'm backwards on camera, so it's throwing me out. So I'm taping here. I had to put the dot somewhere where I could see it better, and I didn't want it in an area where there might be lines. So let me see, I'm going to hang it upside down because then it'll be smaller. And I have to line it up and print it out the size of my paper. If I have a 16 by 20, I may have to do this 4 times. But I will use the guides in Photoshop to crop and then undo, crop, print, undo, crop my next one, undo, print, undo. And I know it's, what's wrong? Oh, I thought I did something wrong.
Operating on.
You want some sugar?
No.
So, and then as for the pattern, again, same with Katie's on how many lines. This is my actual pattern on transfer paper, and what I do, let's do it this way. I have to go towards you if I want to be on camera. Sorry. Hey, Philip. So what you see here, you see my main lines, and when I go to do shadows, I've done this for like 12 years. I use a different color and I use dots and dashes so that when I transfer, I'm transferring less graphite to the wood, but I know what I'm looking at. And on this one, because it's so big, I printed it out and marked using Sharpie my main lines so that when I went to transfer it, and see, I did mess up, so I had to fix it. That's why there's some different colors. But I do like to use different colors so I know what's going on. Let's see here.
What did Pearl say about gray?
I don't know.
Gray, are you... The comments are cut off on there.
Oh, do you want me to make it
Well, just so
a
I can read
little
them.
bitter? A little big. It's a YouTube thing.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong with gray?
Gray's a pretty color. I like gray.
Gray is
Alright.
white and black. What is
Black is all colors.
black is the absence of color.
Oh. It's all colors.
White is all colors.
White's all colors.
Yeah.
The same is backwards, but okay. I won't argue with you on that one.
Well,
Ha.
if you use all the colors, it actually is kind of like a brown.
That's true. It does come out brown, but it leads towards a red. Alright, depending on how much red is it.
Depends on what crayons you have.
I got all the crayons.
I know you have all the crayons.
So that's how I would do my pattern. In fact, I gotta figure out how we're gonna start the self-portrait next week. That way I can do as much of it on camera with you, so you feel less overwhelmed. I would say when you print out to make sure it's 100 DPI, because if you do anything higher, even though you've got an 8x10, it's actually going to enlarge the 8x10. If you do anything lower, it's going to make it smaller. So do it at 100, and it should fit your board right exactly the way you want it. Let's see here. Hold on, Baileys. Who else we got? Hey, Sharon! We're partying here. We're wild and crazy burners. That sounds really bad.
Ow. You hit my eye.
Popeye, the Santa. Alrighty. So let's go. Oh, she says drab. The gray is wrapped, but I love gray too. Okay, so Lisa. Now, okay, while Burl's here, did I answer your question, Burl? Because I know you're feeling overwhelmed and that you're going to be doing a fat stick figure and you won't, or cartoony. I think you're going to do a beautiful job. Heavy cup, sorry.
Wait, you're drinking eggnog and cocoa?
Both of them are special.
That's frightening.
And it's snowing. Oh, stop.
You don't have to live with
And
her afterwards.
And shall we do sugar on top of
You have sugar. Okay.
Okay, open it.
I opened it. Open it from the other end.
Ha.
Or not.
Or not. Okay. So, Burl, what board is optimal? I think for my portrait, I will be doing. I'm trying to. I'll be doing at least a 9x12. I think that will be size. I had to look at a 9x12 board, so that's what I was doing. Okay. So at least 9x12. 11x14 is going to be a little big for this. I wanted it big for Jonathan because he has facial hair and some other details, but I have hopefully no facial hair that can be seen. So we don't want to put that in there. And you want to make sure the eyes aren't too tiny because some of those details, they're just not going to look right if you make it too small.
Bit your self-portrait. Well.
That's not my self-portrait. Let's see here. Hey, Spence!
Cookie.
Hope he has everything done for Christmas. I ain't doing nothing for Christmas. Christmas is not until this weekend for us. So New Year's Eve, yep, we're gonna be live.
Because of the time zone?
No, because the kids aren't here.
I know.
Silly butt. So I gotta figure out how we're gonna do the live because normally I do stuff on Photoshop, but I can't have Photoshop running while we're live streaming and YouTube's on because it just, I don't have a $4,000 computer that will process everything. So, do you want me to start with the photo and the tracing paper? Because I could do that with the light box next Tuesday. That way we're kind of kicking back for New Year's Eve. What's wrong? Oh.
I'm reading comments.
Let's see here. I gotta put my live chat on. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is still hot, but...
That's a good cookie.
Is it a good cookie? I need a paper towel for my cookie. See, now I turn the music down and... So...
It's like a lounge singer.
I picked the jazz stuff because I thought it was... I get my horns on, my antlers on. We're partying, remember?
Yes, I remember. I'm partying. I'm partying hardy.
Alrighty, so Lisa wants to know, adding color, what types of product do I use? Colored pencils, oil pencils, etc. So, I'm going to have to get up for this one. Can you back up over, please? I know, okay, that works too. So over here on this camera, hello. I'll go back to those. I still need to test the pit pencils. Helps if I, there we go. So can I make that bigger? Because we're both off screen. You could go back on screen. Hello. Oh, you can see the purple now a little bit. A little bit. Alrighty, there we go. Spin it around. Alrighty. You want to look for anything that is alcohol-based, not dye-based. And pencil-wise, I use both colored pencils and watercolor pencils. I so far have been preferring the watercolor pencils the most. And I'm using the Albert Drewer. The color pencil-wise, I've got Pablo. I gotta remember this camera's upside down. Pablo. Prismacolor, direct. I have not used really intense, but you have to worry about those fading, so that's why I've kind of stayed away. And what is this one? Polychromos. So when you say oil pencil, if you're talking about like the Polychromos or the Caran d'Ache, they both have oil and wax. It's just all these pencils have oil and wax. It's just one has more oil than wax, and the other ones have more wax than oil. And I will use any of those depending on the look I'm going for. I don't tend to use acrylic because it's too bright for what I want. But that's totally your choice. I'm gonna back this off. Your head's cut off.
I know. It's fine.
But it's not. I don't want your head cut off.
You can see me.
Boop. There we go. Is that better? Feel less heavy?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit? Oops, sorry. Alrighty. We got Kim's resizing. And then Kim did have another question. Is it necessary to wet the wood to raise the grain and then let dry before sanding? How much does this actually help with smoothing the surface? I do sand to 400 grit. Alright. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can. Are you sharing your cookie?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can take a bite.
Have
take
a bite. Was that a good bite?
I don't know. I didn't see very much come off.
Oh, maybe they don't like your cookie.
I am offended.
Aww. Okay. What was I? I was sorry. I was checking chat. So, the main reason for raising the grain in wood is because anything of wetness that you apply is going to raise the grain later. So you could do 400 or sand up to 400, so 220, 320, 400, and then just burn, and you're totally fine. But then you're still going to add something wet to it at the end, and that's the varnish, and the varnish will raise the grain slightly. Now, if you don't mind that, then you don't have to do it. The main purpose is to get your wood as smooth as possible, and with raising the grain, what happens is you sand. So as much of the grain is going to, that you physically see on the top is smooth, and then when you varnish it, the grain that's underneath raises a little bit, which that looks fun. Anyway, you didn't see what I was doing.
I did see it.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Okay, so in raising the grain prior to when you wet and then sand, when you go to varnish or add watercolor pencils or acrylic, actually any color media, even with the colored pencils, it will be smoother because the grain that would normally raise once it's wet, you've already wet it and sanded it, so now is equal to the rest of the wood. Does that make sense? Or did I just lose everybody? It's possible I just lost everybody, including myself. I am so hot. You can turn that heater off, please. Okay. I think I got all the Facebook questions. Though Anne did ask, and I asked her what kind of burner she uses because that can make a difference. When I do a line across grain, it comes out all bumpy and dotty. How can I avoid this? You can score the wood with a knife, or like a butter knife, or some little bully points on them. Stylus. You can score the wood with the stylus, and then that way you're not seeing the line. But when you go to burn, you'll feel it and it'll be smooth. And turn down your heat. Let's see here.
But if you sand...
Oh, are we on the same thing? Okay.
No, I know. I'm asking. If you sand really good, then you shouldn't feel that bumpiness, right?
When you're cross-graining, the tip can grab it still.
Okay.
It still happens. It's not that you're not sanding right. It still happens. It's just part of it, especially if she's trying to get a straight line across the grain. Yeah.
Greg wants to know if you process with water once or twice.
I only do it once.
And Spence wants to know, what do you use to wet it before you sand it?
Spray bottle and paper towel.
Apologize for the coughing.
I use that spray bottle.
Wait, what's the difference?
It sprays differently.
Oh.
It has more of an even mist. So I use a spray bottle, and then though you could use a damp washcloth, that's fine too, or rag.
Why are you upset at the washcloth?
Why? Because I dampened it?
No, you said use the damn washcloth.
I said damp.
Oh, damp. Okay,
And
my bad.
Is there any whiskey in there?
No, there's none.
Too bad. Anyway.
And this is...
You want to have some wine?
No.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
Oh
do.
my God, no, that...
Just sip.
It's not... No, it's not...
Just sip.
What? It smells like linseed oil.
Mm-mm.
It's supposed to be
Give me
eggnog.
this cup.
No.
Give me this cup. Try to... Ooh, we got cranky face. We got cranky face. That face means do it more.
You see what I have? Send help.
Don't tell them that. You're not a hostage. You're not a hostage.
Why did you say that then?
Because you said, see, send help.
Incriminating.
Now, David said he used a sanding sealer before he puts polyurethane on it. I tried sanding sealer. I didn't like the texture of it. I would say that's personal preference. The sanding sealer, though, is more for if you're adding stains. Then, hello, Blue Mania. I don't know what you is. Do you know what that is?
What is it?
UWU. Oh, it's snowing again.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Explain.
Yes, it is.
Explain you.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
See, she's
More questions. It didn't have to be about
she's
Burning
reading
either.
it off the tablet, and I'm reading off the monitor.
Because I can't read it off the monitor.
Well, I thought that they'd think it was weird that we're looking different directions.
You look over there.
But there's no questions over here.
We're looking in different directions.
Okay.
Yeah, then. Oh.
You. Oh, what do you got in your mouth? Okay.
Sorry. Let's see here. Someone has to be sober for... We ain't going anywhere. It would take more than 2 shots to get me. The sugar will do more damage.
Yeah,
I
know. I know it will. And someone has to be here to pick up the pieces afterwards.
That's me. There's no pieces ever.
How would you know?
Because I don't think that way.
After you go on one of your sugar binges and you pass out, how do you know what happens?
See now? Because you're closer to me? Alrighty. Let's see here. I did want Jason to do something for us.
What?
You're supposed to tell us the Dirty Santa story. Because remember, we're just hanging out partying.
Oh, I think most everybody's heard it though.
I want to hear it again.
If
this
chat
is going to be a year late.
If chat says tell the story, I'll tell the story. What are you doing? You can't write in chat. Let them trust that they will do whatever they're gonna do. You're taking time away from our viewers to sabotage me. I just want you to know this.
Oh, Dirty Santa.
That doesn't sound right in this context. You can use your yeah, you're pretty cute.
What is the best tip? Oh, what is the best tip for subtle shading on a face? I like the 18M and 18S. Though The 2B is actually not a bad 2B. And that will give you, it heats differently and it'll give you a smooth shading as well.
Okay. Good.
Dirty Santa, Dirty Santa.
Story.
See? Thank you, Philip.
Okay.
Sharon, thank you.
She wanted me to do it in rhyme, but
I did, like the night before Christmas.
Yesterday was a rough day. It was a rough night.
Besides Moon being sick.
Yeah.
Our frame couldn't have been that hard.
No, I was up with Moon. Okay. And I got up with Moon, and I had to clean things.
I know. We won't discuss. Can you scooch for a minute, please? It's good.
What are you scooching me for?
I need to turn. Because I'm looking for...
Oh.
Okay, come back. Come back.
I'll come back.
Come back.
In my own time.
Come back. Okay. Dirty Santa from last year. Here, you hold it while you tell the story.
Well, I need to see it.
That's you in cartoon form.
It is, kind of. And I'm dressed more or less the same, which is why I'm dressed this way. I don't have my official Dirty Santa shirt though.
No, jacket. You gave it away. It's your jacket.
Was it my plaid jacket?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you gave it to a homeless guy who's cold.
Yeah, and then I did have a gray shirt on.
It's in the closet.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing that.
No.
So, because it's kind of worn out.
What t-shirt do you have? Oh, I have my Clark. I have my Griswold.
Right. We actually have matching.
Family Christmas shirt.
We actually have matching ones.
Oh, my necklace is in his way. She hears the snow hitting.
I know.
Yeah, see here.
And it snowed all night last night.
Yeah, but we only got a couple of inches.
Yeah, but it still snowed all night.
We're supposed to get more today.
When I was out shopping the other day, the teller was telling me, the clerk, he was telling me that he was going to be flying out of Flagstaff today.
No, wait.
And we were talking about how busy it was, and I was like, yeah, it's probably because of the winter storm coming. And he's like, what?
Oh, he didn't know.
No, he didn't know. He's like, when is it supposed to hit? I was like, tonight. Yeah. So.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
Troy knows all too well about that one.
I'm convinced that the Flagstaff airport is just for show. It's just so. If
it's windy or snowy or too rainy, they can't take off. We're on a mountain, love. 7,000 feet up.
I flew in here and out. But
in a helicopter.
I was in the Army.
Yeah, okay, but that's the Army.
Right, but as far as civilian traffic, I'm not sure that actually is a thing. I know now they have TSA and a snack bar and security and all that stuff, but I don't think that they're actually. I think the planes are just props that sit out on. Like when people go out onto the runway and they get up on the boarding stairs because it's
boarding stairs there.
Yeah, because it's not a terminal. Like you actually go out on the tarmac. I think people go to get in the plane, and it's just plywood.
They take a picture of themselves and leave?
And then they just go down the other side, and then there's somebody apologizing to them.
Sorry, we can't take off today. Sorry, can't take off.
Here's the number for the shuttle. It's the ground shuttle to Phoenix. Here. Thank you for flying Flagstaff.
Hi, Kim. Dirty Santa, Dirty Santa.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I've already read all that.
Huh? But I haven't. Spence says, I love that movie.
We're watching it tonight.
Yep.
And Christmas Story tomorrow.
Yep.
And then we're done with our Christmas stuff.
We watched so many Christmas movies.
We did every night except for one night?
Yeah.
2 nights?
1 or 2 nights.
But during the day we watched something Christmas.
Yeah. And then we even watched like Christmas themed movies. So.
Okay. They're ready now.
Huh?
They're ready for Dirty Santa. I really do wish you would have written it out like the poem.
Okay, but I really am tired. Okay? I'm struggling right now. Can you see that I'm struggling? Look at my eyes. See, normally that would bother me, but I'm just taking it. Yep, just taking it.
You didn't just take it.
Oh, I gotta shave.
You said you didn't shave so you could tell the Dirty Santa story.
I did. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Okay. So, this story, there might be some people.
It's true.
Wait, Barrow? Sunny day here, not a drab. She said gray is drab.
Dirty Santa.
I'm reading.
Dirty Santa.
Okay.
Dirty Santa. Dirty Santa.
Get off me. Get off me with your gasoline. With your gasoline eggnog.
No, I'm almost done with that.
That's what it smells
Here,
like.
you want some?
Yeah, no, it smells like gasoline.
But I'm waking you up.
Wake you up. It smells. It smells like the You're Better Off Dead. The liqueur.
The thinner.
Yeah.
Okay, tell the story.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, and most of you do, so a couple years ago when I was still in college, I had an encounter at Walmart.
But the reason you were dirty is you were in sculpture class. You were welding that day.
I'm telling the story. So I was welding, and if you've welded before, you know that you get kind of dirty when you do that. So I had smudges in my face and stuff. But and then I wore like a plaid jacket, you know, everything cotton, because you can't wear like stuff that's like melty or flammable when you're welding because you'll catch on fire. And so anyway, I was wearing my welding clothes basically, and I had to go to Walmart because I'd pick up some stuff. And who dresses up for Walmart, really? So I got there, and it was around Christmas time. And on December 1st, I always wear my Santa hat, one of them.
This one.
Mm-hmm. And so I was wearing my Santa hat, which I don't wear welding, by the way. But I switched out in the car, and so I'm wearing my Santa hat, and I'm unshaven like I am now. And so I'm going in, and I get my cart, and there's a lady ahead of me with her little girl sitting in, and she's sitting in the where the kids sit in the cart, you know, like up on the higher part. And she's like, I don't know, 5, 6 maybe? She's not that big. Anyway, so she's sitting there, and so the little girl sees me, right? And she points at me and she says, Santa. And I didn't know what to do because, you know, it's strangers' kids and we're in Walmart. So I just like waved at her, you know, like, you know. And Mom thought it was cute. So, and her mom was smiling at me. And this little girl, she looks at me and then she starts squinting her eyes and she says, wait, you're not Santa. You're too dirty. And I was like, I'm still just like waving at her, and she says, and the little girl says, you're dirty Santa. And the mom, her eyes are like, oh God, you know, like this just went wrong. And so I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, you know, so I just kept waving. But anyway, the mom was like, you know, she's apologizing. Mom, you know, the mom's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But the little girl is fixated on me. And so she's like, but he's so dirty. and mom's like, it's rude. Don't say that. And the little girl's trying to reach around her mom because her mom's in between her and me now, so like blocking her view. And she's physically trying to get around her mother to see me. She's but he's right there. He's dirty Santa. And she's yelling. She's saying this really loud now. So I'm like, okay, this is bad because if the wrong people hear this, I could get arrested.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound good. So anyway, and her mother just looked mortified. So they went on their way, and I was like, it's okay, don't worry. But I could tell every time that the little girl caught sight of me in Walmart because I could hear her say, yelling through the store, I see him! It's Dirty Santa! There he is! And her mother was like, stop it now! You're being rude! We'll go home right now! I said, but Mom, I see him! He's so dirty! Anyway.
You should have told her you were working at the toy shop.
Yeah, there's like 100 things I could have said. Like, oh, I'm in disguise, little girl. Or, I was mining coal today for all the bad children. Like 100 things I could have said. But you know what my comeback was? I don't know what to do. That's what it was, so.
And so that is Dirty
Yep.
Santa and the little girl.
Yeah, forever, ever, I have that story, and I'm sure
But see, I want it told like
somewhere.
'twas the day at Walmart with all the carts in a row. That kind of thing.
I know, but I forgot about it, and then it was the day before, and I didn't have enough time, and we were dealing with dog drama, and you could stop that right now.
No.
Wait, you're there double fisting
What?
sugar.
Yes.
Exactly what is happening right now. So, what is that, rum? Is that rum or whiskey? It's whiskey. So she's like, whiskey, sugar.
No, both of them are whiskey.
Well, she's gonna be fun.
Here, try this one. No, try this one.
Oh,
try
what
this
does that smell?
I'll just drink it.
Did you put cinnamon in this?
Just drink it. Just take a drink.
This is a lot like peer pressure, Just do it. Just drink it.
Please.
Just drink it.
Please.
Hold on. Oh, it's minty.
I don't know why. All I added was cinnamon and whiskey and...
They're probably mixed with the chili that I just had.
I don't know why. I don't want to know where you got mint from chili.
The flavors, as they mix together, they create new flavors. It's science, Valarie.
So Merle has been making 11 boxes
Uh-oh.
for her grandchildren, and she's been burning them. She's been doing a really
that's
awesome
what
job. He said he made 11 boxes, and hubby is putting the hardware on today. Grandson decided to help him yesterday, and one box now has a bunch of small dents in the front of it. Oh no. Make it his box.
Yeah,
And he can learn how to fix it.
it's his box, yeah.
It's his box. Very personalized. That is... Hey, Teresa. That is a bummer.
And a Merry Christmas to you. Teresa, isn't she the one from Germany?
No, that's Lana.
Lana, sorry.
Lana.
Sorry, the last name throws me off because that's very German.
Lana Gozart is the German.
Lana's not in chat, is she?
No, she is not.
Oh. I can't wish anybody a Merry Christmas in German then.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
What? Frühe Weihnachten.
What?
That's yes.
Say again.
Actually, it's Frühe Weihnachten. Frühe Weihnachten.
Say again.
Frühe Weihnachten.
Fui Weihnachten.
That's close. That's pretty good.
Fui.
Frühe.
Fui.
It's actually Frühling.
Frühling.
But when people say it, it sounds like Früh.
Fui.
Yeah, Weihnachten.
Fui.
Anyhow. And what you're drinking over there is not too far from blue wine, which is awesome if you've ever had it.
Yeah, have some with her.
Huh?
Have some with her. Well, Sharon isn't doing her gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic?
Never had one.
Is that what it takes to watch us?
Well, Burrow should have our Baileys, I believe. Because Burrow was going to partake.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we are all hanging out together on Christmas Eve. This
Exactly.
is a party. I feel the spirit of Christmas. Except maybe it's just the alcohol.
You only had 2
The
sips.
sugar and the chili all mixed together to create the spirit of Christmas together. And 2 cookies.
And you're talking about having to put up with me.
Hmm?
You're talking about having to put up with me.
This is what I have to do to get to where you are. To where you...
Hello.
Hi, you're very close.
I am.
Awkward moment.
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody's got more questions.
What? To you up a wall? Oh, no, to you as well. Okay, sorry. I misread that.
We need more questions. More questions is what we need.
Questions, yes.
Ask me questions. Let's see here. Yep, no questions.
Hmm?
No new questions.
No?
No.
They were just hanging out and staring at the spectacle. Yep, Bailey says Beryl.
Where'd my snow go?
Okay, so I have to deal with this, right?
It stopped.
So anytime it snows,
It
Valarie
can
wants
snow
to
again.
know when it's going to start snowing again.
It can snow again.
Wants it to snow harder.
It
Why
can
it
snow.
stopped, if it stopped. And angry. So angry.
No, I don't
If
get
they
angry.
say, we're having 10 inches of snow in Flagstaff today.
It better be
And if
freaking
it
10.
and if it snows 9 3/4,
No.
angry Valarie.
No, only if it was like 9 inches.
Same thing.
No. Don't tell me 8 inches and then only give me 3.
I don't like the connotation of that. And I think you know what you did there.
Well, it came out that way.
That's what she said.
Burger batch. Okay, bro wants to know which is...
What?
I'm reading her go...
We're already to that point. We're gonna even talk anymore. We've been drinking too much.
Which is easier, basswood or birch? I think it depends on what you get used to first.
Excuse me.
I've gotten very used to birch, but I do have some basswood, and I need to practice with it. Because whatever you get used to burning, that's what's going to be easiest for you. What are we looking forward to in 2020?
I want to get back in the studio. Because I
Yes.
haven't been in the studio
Yes.
because of my coughing.
I'm starting some new, different that I'm not going to discuss, but...
It's a good thing that's not annoying.
Let's see here. I would like to do a pattern book. I am working on that. You took my ball away.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my ball back.
You keep throwing at my eye.
Where's your wings?
It's probably all
over
wet
there? No, it's dry.
from my eye.
No. There you go. Let's see here. A pattern book I'm looking forward to. I really want to get Jonathan done and see how he responds to it if he sees it.
Dirty Pyrography.
Karen says, time for another gin and tonic. I need to catch up with Valarie. But I'm just being silly.
It happens so quickly, doesn't it?
Excuse me. I'm just being silly.
I know
I'm
you
in a
are.
good mood.
I know you
It
are.
doesn't take sugar and alcohol to get me there.
No, but sugar and alcohol definitely helps you get there faster.
It amplifies it.
Yeah, amplifies it.
Amplifies
Yeah.
it. Bigger. Let's see here. What else am I looking forward to? I have so much stuff I want to get done.
Ow.
And sometimes very frustrated I don't have the energy
Ow.
to do it.
Ow. Ow.
Sorry.
Stop hitting me.
I'm just squeezing your ball.
Yeah, and you're hitting me with it. It's not something you could just slam around.
Let's see here. What else? 2020. I haven't thought about it as much as I probably should have. This year has just blown through so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to hit 10,000 subscribers. Gotta get there. Yes, Spence, I have not forgotten about you. Getting sick and being sick for 2 months, whew, it takes a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So,
Well, it hasn't been just us. It's been a bit. It's been known.
Moon, yep, he's sick again.
Yep.
And not in a nice way. Whew. What else? So the patterns, we have 2 on our website. Prints, got to get.
That was a lot of snow.
That was a lot of snow once. Sounded like somebody was dancing on our roof.
Santa.
Santa's here! Santa!
Ow.
I'm sorry. I've been a good girl. I've been a good girl. I've been a good girl. I'm always a good girl.
That's good time. Good time.
Owl, yes, the owl. I need to get the owl done. I need to finish that one. Let's see here. That's about half, I'd say. It's about halfway done.
Prints.
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 Prints of both of art. Yeah. More shows. More videos. What else?
Once we get the prints up and running, I want to start approaching galleries outside of our area.
Okay.
So.
I got plenty of art for that. Let's see here. Trying to think what else.
Coal for Val. Yes.
No! That'd be good.
Wait, you just make art with it.
No.
You just turn it into charcoal. Yeah. Then you'd be like, this coal is not a high grade coal.
I've been good.
Let me find the best coal online.
I've been good.
Yes, you have been.
I've been good.
Mostly. Not right now, you're not.
Just playing with your ball.
It's a good thing that this hat is tight because it would have been off right now.
That's so bad. Hey, flick your ball.
But, oh, that sounds good.
No.
Okay.
Teresa wants to know about you.
What about
me? You want to do?
Well, like I said, I want to get back in the studio. I've been sick now for almost 3 months, and
No, it's been 3 months.
I've been and I'm finally getting over it. So
2 months.
I want to get back in the studio, back doing my normal things that I do outside of the studio, and I've got a series of work that I want to try and finish up because I really want to approach spaces with a complete line of work. So,
hi, Mike. Mike wants to know, how do you get your wood to where it burns like you do with a circular sander? I go with the grain. Use 220, 320, and 400, and I make sure I go with the grain. Oh.
You twisted my hair up.
Oh, I'm sorry. And yeah,
Are you though?
I am. Yes, bro. And that's the main thing. You can raise the grain with water and then sand. I don't see a major difference with that. I should say with the birch that I use, because I'm using panels. So I don't see a big difference. Now, if I was using a thick piece of wood, I probably would feel the difference in the burn. I probably should say that.
You just did.
That's why I did.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Smacked me in the back of the head.
I'm just hoping you have a clue.
Oh, really? Clueless, she says.
You like clueless.
What is it? Gabrielle says a good thing there's video and not just audio.
Probably last week with that whole FUBAR situation.
It was.
It was.
It wasn't that bad.
It was FUBAR'd.
I know we couldn't get it fixed right, so.
It wasn't. It wasn't a hard fix. They should have been able to fix it, but I was so frazzled because we were already live. So that.
Teresa wants a sander. She needs a sander. Wants suggestions.
Well, I'll get to that. Mike's favorite tip for burning small items using Optima 1. Small items. Are you talking a small detail or a small piece of wood with bigger sizes? Detail-wise, the pins I use the most are the 18S, the 9M, and the large or medium and small ball tips.
Beryl says no. The ball comment. I think.
Yes, so you could see I was playing with your ball. It's just hearing that I was playing with your ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
That's some delicious dish stuff going on right there.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good times.
Good times. Yes.
Good times.
Good times. Good times.
Have another bite of cookie.
Yummy.
No.
Okay, and then
Wow.
Teresa
They actually bit off a
Sander.
piece of cookie. That's amazing. Magic.
I tend.
You know you're married to a magician, did you?
Where'd you put it?
Where I put
I
it?
see it.
Where I put it is. Oh!
I saw it in your hair. I saw it in your hair. 12S 9PP. I don't care so much for the 9PP on the Optima because it's too pointy and I don't like how it grabs. Though it does have its uses. So sander. I got my sander at Home Depot. I don't know the brand. But I do know, sanding wise, even though it's a bigger pain, I like the sanders where you actually tear the sandpaper into rectangles to attach to the sander versus the one with the Velcro, because Velcro doesn't go up as high. Or I have not been able to find a whole lot of sandpaper at 400 for the Velcro sticky ones. So, yeah. Let's see here. And DeWalt is a good brand. I don't know that... It's harder to pick them out on Amazon, and I have looked at the sanders on Amazon because I was going to look at getting a new one, and I keep going back to my old one. So, but they do have better ones than the one I've got. And Bro sanded her 9PP a bit. It must have been painful. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That was a knee slapper. Yes, quarter heat sander. Yes, that is another term. It's snowing. Oh no, it's not. It just fell. No, yeah, it's snowing.
Yes.
No, it fell off the tree.
So this is all day long with her. It's snowing. No, it's not. It's snowing again. No, it's not. Why isn't it snowing? Tell me why. Tell me why it's not snowing.
Why isn't it snowing?
They lied.
They do lie.
I have to pay the price now.
Greg got a cute orbital sander at Walmart. Works well. Has a bag to capture the dust. Yeah, I lost my bag a long time ago. Actually, it quit attacking. It wasn't my bag, baby. No. Yep, Harbor Freight's another one. I do have one from Harbor Freight. It doesn't feel as sturdy as my one I keep going back to, but I don't know the brand of the one I keep going back to. Yes, hand sanding does suck. Yes. And you can never get it as smooth as you can with the orbital. Excuse me. Oh, we're at the end of our...
Are we at the end of it already?
Yep, pretty much. We're getting
wow. Wait, Mike Lewis. Tack Life, orbital sander. Oh, it's a kind of sander.
Alright, we'll have to look at that one. Tack Life. Okay. Orbital sander.
I've never understood figgy pudding. It doesn't sound appealing.
Fig pudding.
Yeah.
Figgy.
Yeah. It sounds like it would. Sounds like it'd be gross. Anybody confirm that?
There's a.
This looks like we're in a cult. All hail Optima. You laugh. It's funny because it's true.
You're supposed to dance with me.
Uh-oh, I'm stretching. Ow, you're hurting me.
I'm not doing anything to you. Hit you in the wall.
Ow, that really did hurt.
See, you're Santa and I'm your reindeer. That's why I wear my antlers.
Oh, you with your no, you're too drunk to.
I'm not drunk at all.
You're too drunk to fly.
I'm not even buzzed.
Get in the sled.
Sugar buzz.
I'll pull the sled.
Come on.
What are we doing?
You're pulling the sled. You're pulling the sled.
And just like that, he was written out of the script. So, that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, I haven't even hit yet.
So, you shared this time with us and watched Valarie drink all the sugar. And now after we leave you, I will be the one who has the consequences of Valarie and all of the sugar. Breathe.
I can't chug.
Oh God.
Eggnog gone.
What did she say?
Stationary one.
Stationary.
Oh, belt saver.
Oh, okay.
I have a stationary belt saver. Alrighty, so we will be back here next week for New Year's Eve. I don't think we'll be.
What? Oh, New Year's Eve. Sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
I was thinking for some reason that
I like when you look like the elf from Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
You shoot your eye out, kid.
That makes me happy.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Do it again. It's funny.
No.
Do it again. Look at the screen because you did it like really good. You even tilted your head. Get in there.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Is that good? Sometimes Valarie is a simple woman.
Doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
And what am I thankful for this Christmas season? I think we'd all like to be thankful for shitty poo.
Oh no! That's not fair, Dirty Santa. It's not fair. Oh, that is.
Hey, you know what I heard? I don't know why that works, but it's great.
It's not fair.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Lord.
Lord. She's got the vapors. Oh my goodness.
I do. I hope you have a wonderful and happy Merry Christmas. And we will see you next week. We will start our self-portrait somehow.
And we'll start off the next year very serious and be like, hello, welcome to Drawing with Fire. I'm
your host.
Valarie, your host. And this is Hubcap, and I'll be like, hello.
Alrighty. Ha ha ha. Happy burning guy. No. Kitty poo.
It doesn't work on me.
Bye, guys.